Rich Lux exclusive.
What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Lux and Nick Snyder here from The Viewer's Voice. And I just wanted to, because I'm sitting here, we're at the doctor's office, Dr. Patana's office. We're sitting here and he was telling me that there's a lot of people talking about bias and what was the other one? I don't know.
I'm sure what was the other one?
Yeah, I don't know, bias and within like reviews. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, that's fun to talk about. So I wanted to talk about it, and I'm pretty sure you have stuff to say about it too. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, I literally am a clown. I put triangles on. It's like a fun video, and so I feel like you should not come to me for a serious, hard-hitting review. Like, I don't take myself serious in life or in reviews, so don't come to me. Like, let's say Tati drops a palette. Like, really, I just don't give like really good reviews. I suck at giving reviews, you know?
I think I give good reviews.
I think he does give good reviews.
I think, because, you know, obviously I talk about Jacqueline all the time. I reviewed the hell out of that collection that she sent to you, and I liked it. So, I mean, if someone that always talks shit about her is liking her product, girl, that's great.
Yeah, he liked the product. Yeah, I did the Tati review, but I liked the product. It was great. But most of the time, my reviews always end with, you know, if you like the product, buy it. Is it needed? No. But I think it's just something that their fans would like. So if you're a fan, I can see why you would buy it. But there are people on YouTube who give really great reviews. Like, they are known for their reviews.
Like Blanche Devereaux.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, like, people give really good reviews and they pride themselves in giving great reviews. You think I could say about Jen? Talk about Jen Love reviews? Yeah, like Jen Love's reviews. Like, I feel like she is someone on YouTube who gives really good, thorough reviews. As to even talk about the products and chemicals that go into the product.
All the ingredients.
All the ingredients.
There's a lot of hard work into those videos.
That's something I could never do. And she's talking about mica this and mitochondria that or something. Mitochondria or something. Whatever chemical that is. And I'm like, what is that?
So that sounds like a surgery or like an STD, girl.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Well, some of those chemical components do sound like, you know, what's in, like, this is like Jen Love's review. She's like, well, let's see here. It has asbestos, therefore I do not recommend this for that one quality. You know, and she does really good reviews. Asbestos too, like, no, don't do that. But I try to keep mine fun and lighthearted, and I think people like Jen Love Reviews give really good reviews, and you really got to know who you're watching for what, right? So don't come to me for, like, if someone drops a brand new palette, I'm really not the one to give like 100% like going into the chemical ingredients of a product.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's not me. I mean, I just sitting there swatching it. Ooh, it looks pretty. That's pretty much my thing. Or is chalky the house? That's pretty much it.
Maybe they could leave like recommendations down below, because I'm sitting here thinking about it. I don't know who else does that kind of video other than Jen Love's Reviews.
Yeah.
But obviously people aren't going to stick with one person.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but we cannot repeat them.
Oh, well, that's fine.
You want me to turn it off?
No, okay.
So what will happen is we'll call brothers stations whenever we get out of here. That way we can help you set it up, and you can just sign anywhere. So
Anywhere?
fine. Here's your card and your receipt.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And can you give us like 10 minutes?
10 minutes?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let her know.
Yeah.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So back to what I was saying, I think Jen Love's really good reviews, right? Some people just like, I don't know. I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. That makes sense. And then let's talk about bias, whatever. What biases or bias?
I always say it wrong.
Yeah, I say it wrong.
Unbiased, biased.
The issue with the bias thing, and I've seen, this is something that's been plaguing journalism for years. Like, you know, it really has. No, like, it
No,
really
I know what
is.
you're talking about.
I do not consider myself a journalism, a journal.
Do you now?
I don't consider myself a journalist. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I consider myself a guy with a camera who makes fun YouTube videos with clown makeup on. And I don't see how you can take me serious with clown makeup and my wonky lash. I mean, do I need a red nose you guys understand it's a joke.
But isn't that why you started doing the makeup? Because you didn't want to be taken as seriously as other people on YouTube. So I mean, it's always been that way for you.
Yeah, and it's maybe now people just think that I just live my life with triangles on and a red nose, and I don't know, you know. But no, I do it because don't take me serious. But let's talk about people who are in the industry who have makeup, like Shane Dawson. I mean, I consider myself with Shane Dawson. I was lucky enough to sit down with him in his home, break bread, and talk about the beauty community. Why are you laughing?
Break bread.
That's what I call it. I mean, we did eat pizza.
There was pizza.
There was pizza.
It was delicious.
Yeah, and yeah, it wasn't. Thank you for that, because he didn't have to do that. That was nice. And so like, he was really nice to us. He gave me a lot of really good information about YouTube and like really motivational stuff too. And just to see someone who's been on YouTube for over 10 years and just like talk to them was like, that's not something everyone gets to do.
No, and
I was like, whoa.
I think it should be very clear because there is a good group of people who are thinking that you're not allowed to be friends with Jeffree Star or with Shane Dawson because of your job.
Yeah,
and I get their argument 100%, but those are the same people that are also friends with the other influencers over here that don't necessarily like Jeffree Star. So it's like, why can't you be friends with someone and let people know about your bias? Because you've said before on your channel, you're friends with Jeffree, friendly with Shane, that you're probably not the best person for this. But they're allowed to be friends. They don't talk about them, girl.
Yeah, I see your point, yeah.
And we're canceled.
Very good.
Video took a turn.
I think, but to bring it back, I think like when I got the Shane Dawson palette, like I think you guys saw me in the documentary film, like in mostly every single episode. So when I got the palette, you would think I would give it a good positive review, right? And even the thumbnail for that video was like, you know, like that. Ooh, he didn't like it, and it kind of drove traction to the video, and it just like I just want to create a positive energy space or whatever. Like it's almost like, so he was in the Shane Dawson series, the palette comes out and he gave it a good review. That's biased. That is biased, and you're smart for pointing that out. But I'm not trying to hide that I'm not biased. You know, I make the friendships with Shane and Jeffree public. We take photos, put on Instagram. We've done Instagram stories. I don't try to hide that I'm friends with influencers. And I think that if you're looking for an honest, hard-hitting review that's non-biased, and you're looking in the wrong space for me. Like you're not gonna find that in me in those videos.
Is that even possible now, though?
It's really hard. It really is.
Because think about it, there's so much online about Jeffree and Shane.
A lot,
Some people think that he's racist over here, other people don't think that because he apologized for it. So when it all comes to the middle, are you actually going to be able to find someone that does not have an opinion about Jeffree Star or Shane Dawson?
Yeah. And it was almost, I've always seen like Shane receive a lot of love and praise. So when I find out that people don't like him, I'm like, what? It's like the most loved person on YouTube. And there are people who do not like Shane Dawson. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
I just found him to be a good guy. But this happens a lot, and don't laugh at me, but within the tech community on YouTube,
Really?
you have a tech person and they're reviewing Microsoft versus Apple, the new Apple phone or the new Samsung Galaxy phone. And it's like, there is a little bias because they're like, you guys know I'm an Apple fanboy, but here's Android's new phone. And I think that if you're gonna watch someone's review, you should hear the words come out of their mouth that like, you know what, I've met this person, but I'm gonna give it an unbiased review, right? Or like that type of thing, you know. And I think some people do say that. I think I have said that in the past too. Sometimes I may not have said it in the past too. But I just feel like don't come for me for honest, hard-hitting reviews. Yeah. Oh, we'll be right back. You want me to keep it going? Oh, okay. Oh, we're just talking to the camera. You want me to cut it off?
The usual.
Okay, it's fine. The usual.
You guys can do that. All right. So, raise your eyebrows for me. Okay, relax.
You look like Kylie. You look great. That's amazing.
You're all done. Not too bad, right?
No.
You're all set for the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just holding on a little pressure, but you're not bleeding too much.
Okay, good.
Okay, Nick, nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
You know, it takes about 6-7 days for it to start to work, and then it takes about 2 weeks before you see the full effect, and then it'll last for about 3 months.
Yes.
Any problems with it, come see me in 2 weeks.
Okay.
If not, come see me in 3 months.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Y'all have a great holiday.
So,
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Okay, we're all set. You can gather your things and I can take you over to checkout.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna wrap it up.
Perfect, no
So
worries. When
give
you're
me
ready.
like 5 minutes. Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome.
The concern I can see is that like people get upset on if he or I say we don't like a product because we have so many views or subscribers. So I just want to say like don't feel like I'm trying to sway your opinion or sway your purchase or where you spend your dollar. If you like it, buy it. And most of the time people watch several reviews before making their opinion
And
if
they
they want to
should.
buy something. Yeah. This day and age, when a customer wants to buy something, they've already did their research before they even walk into the store to buy it. So I just think that, YouTube's a place to come, have fun, make fun, silly videos. And I think that when you start putting that pressure of like, you need to, I don't know, I really don't know how to explain it.
I feel like I get people's argument. Like sometimes we can come off very harsh.
Yeah. And
I understand
that's something
that.
that maybe I need to work on.
Yeah,
Or maybe we
I agree
need to
100%.
we need to work on that. I get it.
We're just very harsh people.
Yeah, that's the way it
It's
is.
like good cop, bad cop. If you're the good cop, I'm the bad cop over here. So
I get it, and that's kind of good to have because you get to make your opinion. But I don't know, like now I just feel like I let people down again. Like,
but it comes with the territory. There's no way that you can keep people 100% happy 100% of the time.
that's one thing to me when I hear the word like the bias stuff. It's either damned if you do and damned if you don't type of situation. Because if you're not, I don't know. It's like you cannot lean at all. It's like you have to like read it off a teleprompter or something, and at that point, then you kind of become not human or.
Well, personally, I feel like in the videos that we do, I was trying to give this example when I was trying to record a video about this. Like whenever we
He's
talk
been
about,
trying.
Yeah, for our whole day I've been
And
trying.
that means you care.
I care, but I don't. It'll come off the wrong way because of certain things. But I feel like whenever we talk about Jeffree Star, we kind of balance each other out because you're the one that's always like, oh, so happy about Jeffree and all that. But in so many videos, I've thrown shade at Jeffree with those stupid little brushes that he came out with, and I think it balances it out.
Balances it out, yeah. But I think people don't see that. They want to see there's one part. Well, back in 2012, you did this one review and you said it was horrible. But if you give something a negative review, isn't that biased or non-biased? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Well, I see it as the people that want to come to your channel and they want you to bash someone like Jeffree, who you're friends with. They're biased in the sense that they don't like Jeffree and they want to hear negative things about him. But if you say something good, then you're biased because you don't want to talk negatively about your friend. So it's really a whole situation.
Put it to you this way: if you come to this video to dislike it, you're biased because you don't like the video.
Yeah, that's biased.
That's biased the house, girl.
Making a video about you.
And I remember a few months ago, all my comments were, "You're biased the house. You're biased the house." And the whole time I was like, I'm not bisexual. I didn't understand where this was coming from. But now I'm like, it means like, I'm not the smartest guy, whatever. But now I get it. And so moving forward, I want you guys to make your own decision on things. watch several reviews. Do not come to me for the most unbiased reviews. You know, I will give you an honest review with my own opinions, and sometimes your feelings get into it.
Of course. I mean, you have to think, we are delivered tea or receipts all the time on these people. So, of course, at times we could feel a certain type of way about James Charles.
Ooh, what?
James?
What?
Wait. Sorry. Yeah, but of course you're going to feel a certain type of way about some people. I just think that we can do better without the, maybe like nicknames or, I mean, saying that James Charles can't sing. Well, stop saying that.
What? Sing?
It's true.
What? Saying what?
That James can't sing.
Oh, yeah. So,
I get, yeah.
like, okay, like James Charles. I feel like he's a good singer, but he's not the best singer.
Sings better than me.
You know, and so maybe I need to go back to more where it was like, James Charles was busted the house, lovers to match. But, you know, so they still kind of like balance it out. But it's a very tricky thing, and I don't think that, I don't know.
It's hard to navigate that.
I feel like the people in the comments, I would love to read your responses to how you feel about bias and non-bias. And it's a very difficult thing because I feel like in order to be a really good, honest, like unbiased person, you gotta like don't let the tea interfere with the review. Don't let your personal relationships interfere with the review.
And it's difficult.
And it's difficult because we're humans and people need people, or, you know, that type of thing. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. You're leaking, girl.
Am I leaking? Is it blood?
Fix you. I have the patch on, but thank you guys for watching this video. Check out Nick. I'll leave his link down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.